Winter arrived, and bitter cold filled the air. Nobita wrapped himself in over a dozen layers of thick clothing. Everyone else laughed and mocked him. Doraemon himself was sensitive to cold too. Seeing Nobita being teased by the others, he pulled out the Abe Kobe cream. After smearing the cream on his skin, the warm stove felt freezing cold like a refrigerator. The freshly served hot noodles tasted icy cold as ice cubes. Nobita took off his heavy coat and stepped outside, where the temperature stood at only 10 degrees Celsius. On his way, he ran into his friends playing outside. Nobita laughed at them for wearing so many layers in what he thought was sweltering heat. Sunio and John immediately started stripping off their clothes to prove they were not cold at all. Then Doraemon brought out refreshing watermelon ice cream. The stubborn Sunio and John still refused to admit it was cold, insisting they were boiling hot. Meanwhile, Nobita was thoroughly enjoying the chilly feeling. All of a sudden, heavy snow began falling from the sky. The current temperature became utterly unbearable for Nobita and Doraemon. The pair kept shouting that it was far too hot, so John and Sunio splashed water all over them. This nearly scalded Nobita and Doraemon to the point of injury. They sprinted home as fast as they possibly could, yet the ground temperature kept rising non-stop. Just then, they spotted a truck parked by the roadside. Nobita and Doraemon hid themselves inside the truck's cargo hold. The heavy snow showed no signs of letting up anytime soon, so they decided to take a quick nap inside the truck. Half an hour later, they woke up drenched in sweat from the overwhelming heat. It turned out the truck driver had driven all the way to a remote iceberg far out at sea. If they failed to leave quickly, they would be roasted alive. Nobita and Doraemon made up their minds to put on the hopter and fly out of the snow-covered mountains.